So I'm going to go over week 10, CC, music, tin whistle, and music theory. Week 10, you want to review, of course, staff treble clef. Remember to tell them what the time signature is, all the different notes, eighth notes, quarter notes, half notes, whole notes. Remember the lines, E, every good boy does fine, spaces FACE. This week, we're going to explain what a scale is. In music, you have the musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When you get to G, you start over at A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it goes up or down, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, in order, right? Well, in a scale, there's going to be 7 letters as well, but there's going to be 8 notes. Today, we're going to learn the D scale. So every scale starts with the letter and then ends with the same letter. So we'll turn this a little bit. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Okay? Now in the D scale with our tin whistle, there is a sharp at the F and a sharp at the C. That's a sharp, okay? And basically, I'll try and explain octave first, and then I'll go back to the sharps. So this is the lower octave, and this is the same letter, but an octave higher. So it's the same pitch, but an octave higher. So it sounds like the same note, just higher, okay? Now let's talk about the sharps. I'll explain it in steps. So a full step is from one note to the next note, and you can hear it with your head. It's kind of the note that you expect to hear next. Do, 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 do. Those are whole steps, right? When you have a flat or a sharp, I'll show you what a flat looks like. I'll write it over here. Here's a note. Here's the flat symbol. When you have a flat or a sharp, the flat's going to tell you to go down a half step. A sharp's going to tell you to go up a half step. So instead of that normal sound that you expect to hear, that do, 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 it's going to go just a little bit. So do, do, right? Okay, so let's see. Those are whole steps and half steps. Sharps and flats. Now you're going to learn to play it. So Tom, grab your tin whistle, warm up, however your class does their warm up. Remember, completely cover each hole, 3 fingers on top, 3 fingers on the bottom, left hand's always on top. Last week we learned D, E, F sharp. The week before we learned the G, A, B. This is C with nothing covered, okay? And here's D again. Actually, that would be C sharp, I'm sorry, because in the key of G, there's a C sharp. Your tin whistle is in the key of D. So when you're playing a C, that's a C sharp. And then you cover all of them again to go to D, okay? So this is where it starts. This scale, D scale, starts on D. So it starts here. Then we go to E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. Sorry, C sharp. Then back to D, okay? Let's see. So in order to play your scale, you're going to have them in the marching position, and then together you're going to play. Now do you hear the D we started with is different than the D we ended on. So I just blew a little bit faster for the higher one. So the higher you go, the faster you blow, but not harder, just faster air, okay? So here's the D again on the bottom. Here's the D again on top. So you just blow the air a little bit quicker through. And that is basically everything. The older kids are then going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'll show you that. It's kind of neat, and the little kids can do this because it shows you the fingers for the finger chart. And remember, when you're playing, or actually I didn't tell you this yet, but when we were clapping the rhythm, right? When you're playing your instrument, you're going to use your tongue, and you're going to go, like a T sound for when you want to start a new note. So I'll play 4 quarter notes for you on a D. Okay, so all fingers down for the D, 4 quarter notes. I used my tongue to separate the notes. Now, in this, you're going to see you have quarter notes, but you also have half notes. So remember, you're going to go, just like you were clapping, and blow through that second count for your half note, okay? Then okay, so I'll play it for you real quick, just so you know what it's going to sound like. So that's basically, that was a little bit off tempo, but that's basically what it's going to sound like. Remember to keep the rhythm. You can have someone clapping it for you so that they keep moving into the measures. You don't want to stop between measures like I did a little bit, but that's basically what you're going to do for week 10. All right?